Hey guys, Baz86 here doing another stream on MLB The Show 20. Last time we left off, we had done a series sweep against the Seattle Mariners and beaten 3-zip. Then we moved on to the Oakland Athletics, lost and got crushed in our first game of the series with them. It ended what, 8-3? 8-3, something like that. I'm pretty sure it was 8-3 actually. So yeah, that was that. Okay. Right. So let's keep going with the series against the Oakland Athletics. See if we can do a little bit better in this time around. So yeah, let's go. So we got our same roster as we've had pretty much throughout the games. Our defense and our attack, our offense and defense has got.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Marcus Semien looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this.
So we step up.
Frankie Montas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Elvis Andrus is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fouled away.
Foul ball. Foul ball's happening left, right, and center.
Come on now. One time.
Here's another 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Simeon's there. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Stepping in, Hannes Stahl. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go.
Okay, and you guy coming to the
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Texas Rangers batting.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Andres aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I'll be a baseball player at 36 years old.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Come on now, one time.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hearts.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Would have been nice to have a home run.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
1-0. Here it is.
Early runs.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Mazara tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Pulled toward right center field. Piscotti on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
No run.
Now in the box, Sheldon Noisy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down.
Right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stephen Piscotti stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Swings through it for strike number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Sorry,
hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Down the baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in, Marcus Semien, who had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
No outs here.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. Looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that 1 knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
That was tight.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
I would like to keep going with it.
Early, and now it's even at 2 and 2.
It's not getting
runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Many views.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back.
What? Oh. I thought you threw it to me. You threw it first.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
I like it.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Struggle.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Batting
That's
six,
an annoying home
the
run.
center fielder.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is
Why
retired.
couldn't he have done that before?
Set to go now, Hunter Pence. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe.
I've just noticed that
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
The batting roster either for today's match.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
It's always nice when he makes sweet contact.
Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it.
Nice.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys like this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Solo home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Sean Murphy. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it, 2 down. Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1 home. Second. Forsythe ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Jeff Mathis, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now here it comes.
Come on, let it fly.
swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Elvis Andrus is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And there are two away now.
The Athletics once again.
Into the box now, Hannes Stahl.
Now batting. The
First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Reined
Just
in.
like that.
Throw on to Olsen to
There
take
you
care of
go.
him at first, and that ends the inning.
And we're on to the bottom of the third.
Ready to go for the last half of the
Leading off,
inning, and standing in the outfielder,
fielder.
Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen.
Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, Goons 45. How you doing, man?
Semien in an
Ball.
0-2 hole
Joe.
here.
What? No idea, buddy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. Get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Runners on first with one down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Hard on the ground toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Probably could have gotten.
Now batting. First baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To 1-2 now.
Yeah, they're probably just making. They just probably allow him to get battle back.
Rolled up on the ground. Let's go.
As a look, now the pitch. Play ball to second for Andrus.
Got in.
And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it, and that's the third
That's a
out.
play from Texas Rangers.
Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 4-0. So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
dropped his bat for some reason.
Bullet back up the middle.
That's cool.
Laureano is right there, one down.
These guys are solid. They're solid at the back.
Into the box, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Outside the diamond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
It's going to take a lot.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that's the first again. Boom.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
It's as simple as that.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Here you go, left side.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Hard hit towards center.
Another one caught.
Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
That inning done.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All positive for the home team.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar.
First one. Seriously.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Chu, and it's gone as they add still another.
Why can't we do that? I don't get why.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Jurickson Profar will stand in for a second.
We have no star players in our game. Is that what it is? What do I want to look at? Yeah, it's because I don't think we've got any. I don't think we've got any star players in our game. In our roster, I mean. I don't know what it is, but whatever. Batting order. Yeah, we got Ragnar Ardor, Jose Trevino, Nick Williams. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Last time Ronald Guzman injured himself for the rest of the blooming season, didn't he? That's why he's out of the picture. He's no longer there. Forgot about that.
Second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last at bat.
The catcher.
This is foul right side.
Ball's coming my way, and
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sheldon Noisy. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We've got to improve. We really do. I don't know what to do though, but we have to improve.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Get on board.
1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One at a time.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Grounded weakly toward third.
That's the first, and that's Hunter Pence.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Logan Forsythe.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Get driving. Let's go, kid.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Barrett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting. And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We're just having a bad old day.
Ariel Jurado will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Ariel Jurado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Doing better
Benny
than
V,
what we're doing.
I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
On the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Run of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Wow, come on.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Now batting, first baseman.
First offering on its way.
If I'm losing.
Olson.
It's just difficult.
Down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
At the moment we're getting shut down.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Shot out the barrel. We're just getting destroyed.
Right into the loaded up infield. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit. And it was.
Hard hit ball to short. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Mathis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Pitching's been absolutely shocking.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
It hasn't been that great. They just had better people.
Hard hit at third.
In the diamond. Inside the diamond.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Elvis Andrus.
Too low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
They haven't walked anybody. They haven't dropped any shots or catches.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
They haven't made any errors. They've been solid. Absolutely solid.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Hannes Stahl.
Up next for the Rangers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hona.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I don't know what the manager was thinking with putting this guy in.
3 go the Rangers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Chris Davis will stand in looking for home run number 3. Take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Gone!
There's another home run.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman.
As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Sean Murphy. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a pound that's swung on and sent to second base. Forsythe has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, Sheldon Noisy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I'm actually
fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Dynasty. Seeing what that's all about.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Can't be worse than this.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he'll dive back in safely. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey now, we got 2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of. You can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the.
Yeah, might retire
to settle
side,
for just the one. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Shin-Soo Choo. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Where's the third baseman?
Now here's the pitch.
Oh.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Behind the pitch, in line with the pitcher.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Santana.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, get your pitch.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A ball and a strike now.
I guess this just happens.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To first.
Yep.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Everything we're hitting is just ending up in one.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
To put it into, back into,
lifted out towards straightaway center field. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends
the inning.
Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Brett Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Mark Canha is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Here we go, guys.
Now the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home. Two and two. And a full count for Cannon now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
Hey, we got no outs.
To the left side. Andrus has it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's very frustrated as the whole entire team, not just the pitcher.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch
Guys,
like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
As you can clearly see, we're bottom of the 7th,
here it is.
We are losing quite terribly. Whether
Nobody
we can
out,
recover
runner on
or not,
first.
who knows? But judging by the way in Road to the Show, it seems as though
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now batting, Ramon Laureano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
He's different. I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never tried Diamond Dynasty. I might give it a shot and see, what it is.
And this one's in the dirt.
Second.
And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
I guess the saying is, if you don't try, you don't know, or you won't find out, will you?
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
So
that is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ball 3.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
I know it's about starting a team from absolutely scratch.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Pitts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You go against online people or actual people. You create your team from absolutely nothing.
Now here's the pitch.
And you get baseball cards and stuff, or cards that can improve your team.
Popped him up.
Obviously, the best team.
Olsen in foul ground.
The best team,
1 away.
The best cards keep winning. I think that's what Diamond Dynasty is.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now,
maybe
Logan
what
Forsythe.
I'll do then if
and he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
In that case, I'm just going to do a random match after this. That hasn't got anything to do with Road to the Show. Just play that.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. And quickly, there are 2 away. So digging in now, Barrett. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Cool.
Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Just like that, we're down to the bottom of the
Now
8th.
the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Chris Davis. And he's got a very opportunity at making some history here.
This guy
in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be
game.
interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're D-roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yep.
Jurickson Profar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yep, nice
Waved at,
swing again.
missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Nice swing, nice pitch, I mean. Locked him up.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Sean Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The third baseman, Sheldon.
Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I definitely know 2 things about
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
It's best if you
A runner
take
on first
the
with 2 away.
pitching mound. I think you get a little bit better games if you control the pitching. And also
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Chu at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
It might be good to
They'll
control,
extend their lead
you
here
can't
as the
do
runner
it in
scores from
local
first.
stages.
It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Let's go.
He's got another run here. He's even paying attention.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now, we're not used to getting bombarded like this either.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off.
But it happened in our previous game. So it's happened again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Stepping into the box, Jeff Mathis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Can our team at least
Swing
get
and a miss on the
something
fastball, and there's the
Or are
first
we
out
gonna
here
be
in the 9th.
whitewashed?
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball inside.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Scorched to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Stepping up now, Hannes Stahl.
The first baseman. Hona.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey,
see it up and
Two out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense.
There you go,
He
guys.
struck him out,
That
and the
is
Rangers
what
are
being
gone
shut
here
out
this evening.
is
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and
is it?
that's usually the case when you win a
This is
game
not
by
taking
8
the
runs.
absolute
Feels
truth.
good to dominate a game like that.
And
Return to
8-0
clubhouse.
shutout this evening. The Athletic.
And that is a game to forget. I'm not gonna look like every time I come back in the future to the the collection of all the videos I put up on my channel. This one is clearly one to just forget about. It really is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You left the door open. It's quite cold.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this.
Kind of make me feel better from the loss of what we've just been through on the road to the show. So, one of those random matches.
Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lorenzo Cain is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball two.
Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
And his pitcher's got to be frustrated right now. To have to grind that hard, regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
Christian Yelich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and grounds it to short. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. One
nice double play. Can we see that again?
hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score.
No.
Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, can we see that again? Previous play.
Here we go.
There's a pitch. There's a hit. Thrown. There. And there. Better look at this. So hits it. Can't. Here it comes. Picked up from the shortstop. Second. Nice and easy. There's that. Okay.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing line.
Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Sorry, what?
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
The stereo's out. Oh, right, okay. Sometimes, guys, I think Amanda's speaking Spanish. It sounded like she said stilettos out or Stelios is out. If you seriously, guys, if you say stereo is out quickly, it sounds as though you're saying Stelios is out. Stelios is out. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That is true. So thank you.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. This is line to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one from the stretch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third. Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, two gone. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Yeah, see if we can do better on the batting side of things.
Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line toward right center. And Molina's aboard a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're
So
facing
this time,
your
guys,
opposing
we're
pitcher,
controlling the whole
and you give up
team.
a 2-out RBI.
So
I gotta
everything
believe he's
that
contemplating
happens
retirement.
with the
A
Cardinals,
two-out knock given
I'm
up to the
controlling.
opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
That's gonna be
Lifted
cool.
the other way out to left center. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he lifts it in the air to right field. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Would have been nice for him to dive. He tried to dive.
The pitcher, number 53.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground.
What?
The 0-1 delivery. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now that.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A pause, and the 0-2 to third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The set and the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that one is gone.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 3 in the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
That was a good hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. No balls and 1 strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slide.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. 1 run is scored.
Coming in.
Now the relay home. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The batter, the catcher.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Arcia will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
The second baseman, Captain Hura.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Nice catch out there.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2-0 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Arcia is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in, Carlos Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball again. Exactly in the same spot.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. King calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at
well, the play's been made and that retires the side.
Just like that.
Cards strand a couple. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3.
Stop for the Brewers. The third baseman, number 2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
people getting ready to.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ryan Braun is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Ready on 0-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's the 1-2.
Ready to go. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Ready now, Yadier Molina already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
This is on the ground over first, but the feed to the pitcher is offline, and the inning will continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Nope.
Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Andrew Miller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 21, Andrew.
I tend to just like to warm up with the guy just before go live.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jed Jerko is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Adam Wainwright is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Short, hit hard. Arcia fields it cleanly. Second, but they throw it away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. you have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
No balls and a strike to count. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On the first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Carson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
That's popped
Pulled
up.
toward right center field. Hira ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. Cards lead it 4-3.
Remember, he's a pinch hitter, so he came in. He hasn't really warmed up.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Urias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
1 and 2.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. And it's quickly 0-2. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Soft liner to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Out in front of it, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's a base hit into center field. Sogard rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Jed Jerko. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand. But he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray Black gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
He's got enough speed.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Smack.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. This is flared out towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs.
God damn it.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This guy's already warmed up, so
digging in, Orlando Arcia. Last time through was a base hit.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Well on the pitching, average on fielding.
So now to the plate, Luis Urias. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Ben Gamble.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tackle Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Colton Wong.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batter.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is skied into short left center. Carlson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. In is Christian Yelich, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away. Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Yelich is under it, makes the catch,
I never say
and
that
that's the ball
baseball's
game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with
people who don't know how to play baseball or what's going on will find it even more difficult. So credit to those guys who are pretty good at the game and know what they're doing, but I'm still on that learning curve. So this is the end of this stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I sort of did, sort of didn't, but you know, I thought I'd show it nonetheless, put something up, and I'll see you guys in the next Baz86 live stream. Take it easy.